Hi Collective, welcome to my channel, Crystal Shadow Work. So this is going to be a fun reading that I'm doing tonight. I think you guys see my ring light. Let me get that out of your eyes. So, I don't like to have any darkness come in when I'm doing my readings. Because I feel that whatever's flying around out there, don't want it to come in, okay? So guys, like, I was listening to some readings on YouTube. I've got a lot of readers that I love and adore. And there's so many amazing readers. You know, they've inspired a lot of my work even. I've got some of my creator stacks even. It's just so beautiful. I love all the energy. But it's like, lately I've been feeling very down watching some of these readings because there's so much like spiritual warfare going on. There's so much going on with haters and all these people trying to block all of us chosen ones, right? Because if you're guided to my channel, then you know that you're a chosen one, right? You're either, you could be any of these, all of these. I love to call them out. Earth angels, Lightworkers, Starseeds, shamans, high priestesses, healers, spiritual warriors, whatever you can call yourself. A lot of us have many gifts. I've had many incarnations, and especially, you know, coming down here, a lot of us, you know, are on the Twin Flame Collective, you know, and there's so many different titles and labels for different types of readings to call everybody in. But anyways, my platform is for the chosen ones, right? Because it's, you know, going to be a vibrational frequency match at the time when you're meant to see it and get the readings. But anyway, we're definitely coming together as a collective, and we're starting to rise up and starting to awaken to these gifts and abilities, right? So it's causing a lot of, you know, spiritual warfare going on. But it's like, I'm just so tired of hearing about it. You know, I want to channel that, or I want to be able to go into readings and find more enlightenment and excitement. And I always set my vibration and elevate myself, and you know, so you're going to feel more uplifted being on my channel, because guys, I don't like to always talk about all the haters and stuff. Now, I will tell you that you very much need to protect your energy at this time, because there is a lot of, you know, psychic attacks. There's a lot of people coming at you, trying to block you, and spell work and all of that. Yeah, all that's going on, but you know what? You don't need to give it power. I feel you don't need to think about it, okay? Because if you do, then you're going to be giving it power. Just like spells can only work if you give them power, right? So, you know, and a lot of people will tell me, no, that's not true. When you've got a hex on you and you have all of that, you have to do different things. Well, you do, but it's also, you know, the devil can only get in your mind. You know, they're working with the devil, and they're working with devil energies and demons and all that. If you protect your energy in your space, then you don't have to worry about curses and hexes and all of that stuff. You definitely want to put the intention out there, sending everything back to sender. You know, evil eye is very important as a sign of a way to protect yourself. Because everything projected upon you is going to go right back to center multiplied. And it's like that for anything. You know, just like our human mind, the way that it works, you know, when you give something energy, whether it's good or bad, you're calling that in. Vibration sees it as a match, it's going to bring it in. So if you are laughing at somebody over something silly that happens, that the same thing's going to happen to you, and it's going to be more intense because it comes back multiplied, you know, 3 times, 10 times, depending on the vibration behind it, the value, the karma of it. You know, there's so many different things to consider, but I won't get into that too much. What I'm getting at is, so it's not good to talk about anybody behind their back, really, you know, gossiping, or, you know, and I feel when we're constantly, you know, a lot of readers are just so beautiful, they're trying to warn you guys, you know, but it's like when we're constantly talking about the spell work and the hate and all of that stuff, it's like you don't really need to know who it is. You're going to have that feeling of who you can trust and who you can't, and you know, you're going to know what makes you feel uncomfortable and stay away from it. But the thing is, you need to not worry about it, not think about it. You just need to know, do things that make you feel good. Focus on you. Focus on love and light. Just like I very much know who my haters are. I do. And you know what? I just smile and I deflect with love. I've got my protection crystals, I've got my amulets, I stage my space and things like that. You know, so doing different things, you got to clear out your energy. And guys, a lot of it too, like, and you guys aren't going to like to hear this next part, but like, it's not going to work as effective for you if you're filled with toxins, okay? Now, when I talk about you're filled with toxins, it talks about the food that you eat, talks about the chemicals that you put on your body. And I know I'm very much doing that. I know, my makeup. But it, guys, it's just like makeup. I only ever do eyeshadow. And mascara. Okay. Eyeliner. Eyes. I do my eyes. I don't put all of that chemical and all those ingredients that are in the cover-up and in the stuff in my face. I haven't for years. I stopped back in my 20s. In my 30s now. But, you know, I'm very glad that I haven't been putting chemicals on my face and all those toxins and all that stuff all those years. And stuff. So be very, I'm telling you that, to be very mindful and careful of the toxins that you're putting on your body, to what's in your deodorants, what's in your body wash, what's in your shampoo and all that stuff. All of those chemicals and toxins get into your body. And if you don't drink lots of water and cleanse them out, if you don't go earthing, walking around in the earth and things like that, getting those energies out, they're staying in your body. They're getting clogged up in your chakras. Not to mention electronical smog that comes in through the electronics. If you are surrounding yourself through a lot of electronic devices and things like that, you got to clear that energy out, unless you get crystals and stuff that can block. I've got these crystals right here, leptolite, fuchsite, are very strong crystals that that you can get that get rid of the electromagnetic. Like, I can't keep them close to my computer. It started to go on the fritz. So I got them back here. But there's a lot of different crystals and things, to having salt lamps in your home to detoxify the ions in the air and get them down. But all of those things can affect you and can give these hexes or these things. You might feel like power, you know? So cleansing your space. And the last thing I'm going to tell you guys is like the foods. You know you have to eat fruits and vegetables fresh. Not where you're getting them frozen and then you're putting them in the microwave and then you're cooking the nutrients right out of them, not to mention more electronical smog going right into your body, right? Fresh fruits and vegetables. Working with those colors by looking at them help open up your chakras, right? So looking at them, shutting off the electronics, sitting down, looking at your food as you ingest it helps you. Multiple ways to open up those chakras, which are going to help the energy flow through, help get that negativeness out. Right? And the meats, guys. Now, see, I've always known we weren't supposed to be eating our animals, our meats, you know. I'm very much like, and I get it, for like a while, like growing up, like I would do the processed meats because I would feel like those are altered so much and all this stuff. And maybe we were okay at one point, I feel, to maybe eat some of the animals and stuff like that. But for whatever reason, it's changed too much. Our DNA is not the same as it used to be. Our bodies cannot process these things. Plus, we should not be killing living creatures to ingest them. It's not what it's for. You know, yes, animals, and that affects the food chain of the animals. You know, there's certain reasons for those things. We are not supposed to be, you know, we're not, whoever said we could do it, we're not supposed to be killing living creatures and things. And just like animals, they care for their babies and very much have love for them too. So, you know, imagine what you're doing, especially now, like with the animals getting tortured and all of that stuff, right? And getting pumped full with these chemicals, and then you're ingesting that meat that's pumped full with those chemicals, which I know we've been starting to be aware of, so now it's hormone free and all that stuff. But think those animals that are growing up in those plants or whatever, they're traumatized, they're going through, you know, captivity and going through a lot of trauma. What's going on within the energy within their body, within every cell in their body down to the meat, you're then ingesting all of that, you know, fear, anxiety, worry, anger, not to mention that stuff then sits in your body. You eat too much of it, it can actually start decaying in your body before it's wrong, guys. It really is. And when you stop eating flesh and meats and things, you start to feel a lot better. You don't have all that anger and frustration and things like that. And guys, I get it, it's hard, but you could start right now just by cutting out certain things. you know, at little bits at a time. Like that's what I did with my kids and stuff like that. You know, like I know hamburgers and stuff like that are hard, but like just like fast food, if you ever get away from fast food and then you go eat it, how gross you feel even just eating it one time. All that grease, all that grossness. It's not worth it. You're hungry on the run, grab an apple, grab an orange, grab something like that. You know, you feel so much better when you eat fruits and vegetables and things like that, right? So I wanted to tell you guys that that's what I had. I really wanted to come out with that. It's just so much heaviness. Like, and I don't know, maybe I was meant to bring that awareness because it just baffles me. And it's our world, right? It's why you got to get away from electronics. It's running off of fear. 3D Matrix runs off of money, material, and fear. So you have to get away from all of that if you want to clear out the smog in your mind, if you want to clear out your body, if you really want to get to where you can be happy, right? And you have your manifesting abilities. Everybody's able to have what they desire. They very much are. Everybody has manifesting abilities and powers and can make magic happen, can make things come their way. But you have to be in the right mindset. You have to be positive. You have to be, your vibration you has to be high. You have to have a strong aura. How you have a broken aura is the electronics, the fear, the anger, all of that stuff. Having your chakras not in alignment, not exercising, not getting outside in the sun. I'm not saying you have to go run down the street and do all of that and go out jogging and be excessive or go to the gym. No. Exercising is just getting up every day, doing certain movements like the yoga. You know, the different movements of the body are exercise. They open up your energy fields in your chakra. That's why you feel more energized when you do different movements and stuff like that. You just need to start little. You need to up your intake on water. Nobody ever drinks enough water. You know, water is going to help flush out these toxins. It helps your mood, helps your mind, helps everything so much. You know, everybody's really supposed to, well, I'm not going to get too much about all that stuff. So, but anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know, for those of you that are realizing that you're down, depressed, or you're starting to notice this trend too. It's just like how you have to shut off the news. Like, now it's coming all through the news feeds. Like, it's driving me nuts. Like, I used to love having my my page or Facebook, the newsfeed for all of like my groups that I'm in and learning all sorts of astrological stuff. I'm in so many different groups and I love seeing it all, but now it's like the ads and the advertisements, they just drive me crazy. And the news just coming through. It's like, it's more than ever trying to get you feared, trying to keep us in that. Because see, when you're in that fear and you're in the, they have control over you. So you need to own your life. Know that we are very much very powerful soul beings. See, all of us soul. We need to start living from our soul and not just living from our body by the means and money, material, 3D, and fear. So that's what I felt that I had to get out there. It's just I felt guided to give. Guys, I'm going to be doing all sorts of different stuff on my channel. I'm going to start accessing. I keep saying accessing all my gifts. I'm going to be starting doing a lot of different type of readings. I'm going to start out my pendulum readings, scrying, all sorts of different things. 1330 I just seen, because I'm going to start going more into my gifts and trying different things on my channel, because I get it. Like, I was sucked into tarot for a while too, you know. But like I said, like, very much it's very awesome, a very awesome divination tool. Very much going to keep doing that, but it's like that's not going to be my only focus anymore. Tarot and Oracle. I'm really going to start getting all my other gifts. So you guys want to watch me grow. This ran across you for a reason. Guided to me for a reason. I'm going to be helping you guys awaken and enlighten and activate gifts within you. Within my channels and readings, I'm always popping with different colors, different things. I'm doing color therapy on you guys through the readings, whether you realize it or not, with different synchronicities of colors that I do. So, you know, so watching me, like, if a day that, like, you're not feeling like very much for taking action, very drawn, you may come across this video and you see me in this pop in red, and that's going to activate your root chakra. You know, there's all sorts of things like that. You should definitely subscribe to my channel, see where you're guided to me. You guys are going to watch me blow up. I know you are. So you guys definitely subscribe, see what videos, readings, whatever you feel drawn to. Alright guys, well, that was it for I had for this little mini reading. that I had of enlightenment for you guys. All right. Love you. Bye.